All right, so good morning or late morning. We are getting started late today. It is July 3rd, Saturday, and we just decided to take our time getting up this morning. I got to cuddle with the boys and just got back from taking the trash to the dump. So that's usually what I do on Saturdays. That's one of the ways I get away from the farm. I get a little bit of alone time is taking the trash to the dump. Doesn't sound that exciting because really isn't. But I thought I would start our day off by coming down and taking a look at those new additions to our farm, the baby duck and the baby chick. Let me take you guys in here and let's take a look to see how they are doing. All right, here they are. They're down in here. If I can get the camera, not very good lighting, but they're actually doing really well. We have a good number of chicks that have been hatched from eggs here, so that is super exciting. And then we've got all the ones that are down in here that we got from McMurray Hatchery. So we need to get them out on the grass very, very soon and start feeding them that way as they're outgrowing that brooder. And some of the other projects that we need to be working on this weekend would be getting Jimmy out and giving him a bigger space. So I'm going to have to weed eat, chop down a bunch of brush and stuff down through the woods, kind of clean that up so we can get an electric fence in there. I need to build the cage for the birds so we can move them around for a little bit, and not sure what else we'll get working on, but I will make sure that you guys get to see some of those things. So I'll see you back here in a little bit. All right, so one of the first projects that we're going to get started on is down here in the greenhouse because it's still early enough in the day. It's going to be a little bit cool outside. It's actually pretty chilly overnight, which is one of the best things about living up here in the mountains of North Carolina. We get nice, cool weather even in the hottest month of the year. So here on our farm, I know Justin says do 1% a day on your farm, moving it forward, and definitely try to do that. But when we get most of our work done, it's going to be on the weekends because Becca's going to be actually home. She can watch the boys. And if any of you have kids, you understand how difficult it is to actually get hard-working projects done and in a reasonable manner and keep your sanity. So I like to try to get a few things done while she has got the kids that I can just get done real quick so we can get a little bit more done throughout the day. So here's what we're going to start with. I have a number of planters down here that had tomato plants growing in them when we moved in October. So since it's so late in the year, I did not get the seeds started early enough. We are just so far behind. We are going to actually plant our tomatoes in the greenhouse this year and try to get that set up here in this corner. The great thing about that is, because this thing isn't set up that great, it actually has a crack up through here, so that'll help it get a little bit of water. But I know that won't be enough, so we're still going to have to come in here and water these plants. So we're going to have to run a nice hose down from the faucet or the spigot so we can water these on a regular basis. But that's what we're going to do right now is I'm going to start cleaning these out, get some good dirt in here so we can get this started. So here is what we are starting with. This is what we're working with. Those are weeds, not in the pots. Those are actually on the ground. So we're going to get all that cleaned up. It's coming along. Got it all leveled out and cleaned out. Now we need to work on cleaning these up. This is not what I would normally want to use, but since they are here, we're going to go ahead and utilize these planters. Well, I recruited some help for this fun part. So boys, come on over. Here's what we're gonna do. We've got all these pots that we need to get all the weeds out of.
Yep.
And then we are going to get some of the peat moss and some of the potting soil and that kind of thing. And we're going to add that to here, add some water, and then we are going to get the tomato plants in there. So you ready to get started with me?
Look, that
I know. It was a dead witch hazel plant. Are you ready to help me, Isaac?
Yes.
Eli?
Yes.
All right, here, let's get going. All right, so we've got just a little bit, not too much. We got the planters in here that we're going to put the plants in, and Isaac is trying to water them. So we'll see how big of a mess he makes. Hold on. It is getting everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So much fun. All right, we're gonna stand in the safe zone on the other side of this glass so we don't get all wet. But what we've done so far is we have had some extra potting soil. We've had some extra potting soil. We've used the dirt that was already in there, and some people may say don't do that, but we're going to anyway. In that one, yeah, go ahead and put some more in the other ones. We put some different things in there to actually get the plants to be able to plant in there. It's very hard for me to talk and pay attention to what is going on inside there, so I apologize. So I'm just going to let you guys watch and be entertained like I am. Nice. I think so.
They're gonna be key.
Coming into the danger zone. All right. Spray directly into the pot. Can you put it right into the pot like this? That way we get more in the pot than what we're getting outside the pot, the giant puddle. But here in a second, we're going to mix all this up and try to get some plants planted. All right, so we've got them mixing these up and getting them all ready.
So our next one's going to be super good. Now it's time to learn how to put the tomato plants in.
Yep, we're going to do that next.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, now we're about to put the tomato plants in.
Yep, so we are getting ready to put the tomatoes in.
Yep.
So what we're going to do, one tip that I definitely have learned, I'm not the best gardener.
Yeah.
This is something that is
Good.
a work in progress, but
and all of our videos were made
from what?
the Rhodes family.
They were inspired by the Rhodes family?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Rhodes family taught us how.
Yes, we did learn a lot from them, and you really like it because the boys and their daughter always help with their dad, right?
Yep.
And you want to do that too. Good job, Eli. Was there a plant there? Oh, thank goodness there wasn't. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually put a few of these in each of these pots, just because I don't have that much space and really want to utilize as much as we can in a small space. But what I've learned is if you look at this plant, let me bring it up closer to you guys. if you look here, you've got this darker, almost pink area, and it's got these little fingers, little tassels coming off of it. What do you do? I don't know what you want to call it. Whatever. But that, we're going to bury it all the way up to that. So if you can see that the color change. So we're going to get really deep down in here, put this all the way down, and then bury it up to that point. And that will give it a stronger base. It'll give it a deeper root system. So don't pull straight out. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably put 3 of them. You think 3 of them, Isaac?
Yep, 3 would be awesome.
We talked about putting 3 in each of these plants. So I'm going to put a couple, or at least one really strong one in each, and then potentially one of the weaker ones. So if that dies out, then we still have some good plants going in.
Yeah.
So the best way to do this is to tip the thing over, kind of squeeze on the bottom as you're holding on to the plants right at the base. So we'll get this one in there. And then as soon as we're done with this, we are going to then make sure that we water these really well. And we'll let you guys see that here in a little bit.
Look at this, Dad.
What?
What's this thing hanging?
That's the roots hanging out. All right. All right, so it is getting hot in here, and my helpers have taken off. Done playing in the dirt, they're done playing. So, done helping. So, this is what we've done. I know I was saying I was going to do 3 in each pot, and then I was thinking about it. Probably not the best idea, because they are supposed to have some space in between. But we are going to do 2 in each pot, because I'm not sure how well these are going to actually take off, and I just want to get as much as I can in a small space. So we're going to try this out this year. Some of these do have 2 and some have 3. So as you can see, like this one, we only have the 2. This one has 2 good ones, and then the one that was just not doing that well. This is the one Isaac planted all by himself. He's got 2 really good ones in there. And then this is Eli's. He's got his 2. So 3 in that bigger pot, and then just 2 in that pot. So hopefully you guys are going to come back for another visit. Oh, so nice out here. Oh, that breeze. Forgot to say this last time, and even on the first video. Guys, if you want to watch more of these videos, please hit subscribe. We do have a goal to try to reach 1,000 viewers or subscribers. We do need to try to do that. Hopefully, ideally, we want to do that as fast as possible. We know that is a large goal, but with your help, that can actually happen. Also, click on the bell, and so that you get a notification each time we are doing something fun here on the homestead. That's all that I've got for you today. We are going to probably do some more projects. I'm going to, if I have time, I'm going to load those up and we'll get those out to you guys today. If not, we'll be posting that tomorrow. So thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.